Jaya Bachchan's father defends poor fellow Amitabh Bachchan and Amit claims she was wasting her talent by quitting acting. Jaya Bachchan's father reflected on her decision to step away from acting after marrying Amitabh Bachchan and raising their two children. He candidly expressed, "I couldn't help but feel that her talent was being wasted." In 1973, Jaya Bachchan was at the peak of her career as one of Indian cinema's most admired stars. Just after her marriage to Amitabh Bachchan, who had shot to fame with the blockbuster Zanjeer, Jaya made the surprising decision to take a step back from acting. Her father, renowned journalist Tarun Kumar Bhaduri, reflected on this decision in an article for the Illustrated Weekly of India. He believed that while Jaya was dedicating herself to her family, her incredible talent was being underutilized. In his writing, Bhaduri was clear: Amitabh Bachchan wasn't to blame for Jaya's decision to put her career on hold. In fact, Bhaduri called Amitabh a poor fellow, pointing out how often he was unfairly blamed for her choices. He wrote, "I don't think Amitabh can be blamed for Jaya's decision to quit, but he has been blamed for so many things, poor fellow." Despite Jaya's absence from films, Bhaduri noted how her mystique and appeal as an actress endured, even suggesting that if the right role came along, she might return to the screen. Even after their marriage, Jaya continued to use her maiden name Bhaduri professionally, something Amitabh fully supported. In fact, when people questioned why her name hadn't changed to Bachchan on film posters, Amitabh was quick to stand up for her. Of course, she is a Bachchan, but you should know that in the industry and professionally, she is more famous as Jaya Bhaduri. He said, as Bhaduri recalled in his article, Amitabh's respect for his wife's professional identity showcased the mutual understanding and support they had for each other. Bhaduri also admired Jaya's dedication to her household, describing her as deeply organized and committed. He praised her ability to manage her home and even her work for spastic children, saying she's a good mix of the traditional and the modern. Bhaduri also revealed an interesting detail about their wedding ceremony. The Bengali priest, initially reluctant to preside over the marriage because of the cultural differences between Jaya, a Bengali Brahmin, and Amitabh, a non-Bengali and non-Brahmin. After a lot of hassles, this was sorted out and Amitabh went through all the rituals, offending no one, Bhaduri wrote. The wedding went on until early the next morning, marking the beginning of a marriage that has lasted for over 50 years. Her strength, however, was perhaps most evident during Amitabh's near-fatal injury on the sets of Coolie in the early 1980s. Bhaduri recounted how, despite appearing composed, Jaya was fervent in her prayers for her husband's recovery, putting on a brave front while realistically preparing for the worst. Jaya herself has since spoken about her decision to quit acting, affirming in a Times Now interview that it was entirely her choice, saying, "No one can make me do what I don't want to." Amitabh too has publicly acknowledged Jaya's unwavering support. In an emotional moment on Kaun Banega Crorepati, he shared how Jaya took on the responsibilities of their home, allowing him to focus on his flourishing career. Though she paused her acting career for nearly 2 decades, Jaya Bachchan eventually returned to the silver screen with memorable roles in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum and more recently in Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani. Her legacy in Indian cinema continues to inspire, and her enduring charm proves that true talent never fades. That's all for today. Stay tuned for more updates only on TSW News.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel TSW News, news that reveal the truth. And visit our website www.topstoriesworld.com.